Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris, and tonight we're talking about the 2008 horror comedy movie Terror at Blood Fart Lake.
I remember the way it was could do. No, once a small mistake.
Sounds like Paramore.
Yeah, it does.
A little bit.
Yeah, so of the time. I'll just say that. This is a Patreon recommendation. Jeff Bosniak's recommendation. He said, and I quote, "Terror at Blood Fart Lake." That was it. And AJ couldn't comprehend that that's what we were watching, so instead he watched the sequel.
Oh no!
Similarly titled Return the Blood Fart. Like, thanks for telling me.
Oh no!
I did tell you.
Jeez.
When did you tell me? I
You
said
were on the
this is
fucking podcast last week.
Oh, fucking Christ.
All confused.
Oh, well, I
us
watched the
'cause he
sequel,
posted
which
the
might actually
sequel.
be better than the original then.
We'll save it for the podcast.
Did you go back and watch the
I
original?
doubt it.
No, I did not.
Hey,
But my premise whole is all based on my premise
that's
is all
fine.
based
Don't
on the
matter.
sequel.
I don't know what the movie is.
Fuck it.
Doesn't matter.
Let's do it.
I don't think
Yeah.
it'll matter.
Yeah, I think
So-
it'll be.
Okay.
We will dive into this and unpack.
Or we
the
could have
blood
Spiv do
farts.
it.
Or we can have
He
Spiv
does a
do
pretty
it.
good alternate.
Yeah.
You just fart.
It's okay. It wasn't
Just
bloody.
warm it up.
It wasn't blood. All right, so
Oh,
all right, guys, this is a family-friendly show. Okay.
Is it? Though? Is it?
Yes, it is. Lots of kids watch this. They actually teach this in schools. Anyways,
how not to do a successful podcast.
By Chester A. Arthur.
we're in lots of videos of like, this is the worst shit on YouTube.
We're one of those Watch Mojo lists.
Pretty much.
Top
Anyways.
10 worst podcasts.
It's just
So
all
this
us.
was, like I said, a Patreon recommendation. And if you want to get your movie on the Patreon wheel, go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow. Jeff, thank you for recommending Terror at Blood Fart Lake. That is what we're talking about tonight. We also have some upcoming stuff going on. November 13th is the all-day Bad Movie Night live stream. We're going to have a bonus podcast already recorded. It's in the bag. Just got to edit it.
Ready
You'll be able to watch that.
Go.
There's a Mark, Chris, AJ Bad Movie Night video. Gargoyle Girl's going to be there. Going to be a 2v Tuesday. Ian and I recorded a bunch of videos. AJ and I recorded a bunch of more videos. We're going to be live, too, with people, guests. Cannibal Boys are going to be there. They're going to show their movie. We're going to show our new short film. What the hell's it called? Fun Time with Borfy. And we're going to talk about our crowdfunding campaign for our feature film. All coming up November 13th is that day. Get it on your calendar, okay? Moving on now, because we have a lot to talk about with
Do
blood
we, though?
farts. I don't know. This is the least amount of clips I've pulled for a movie ever. We will see what happens, though. I'm excited to find out. So, who wants to do?
I want to know what the
game.
game's going to be about.
I just changed it around. I just had to like take out one group of people and put another in, and it's the same movie.
I love it. Okay, AJ.
All right.
What is Terror at Blood Fart
I'll
Lake
try this.
about?
College kids are out to party. They want to uncover the story of Jimmy, the serial killer.
I was
Jimmy
a
is a
scarecrow.
corn cob wielding maniac. I hope he has corn cobs.
He has
in
corn.
this one.
He does, yes.
He has returned to the lake to claim his victims.
I don't know how to do
Will
anything.
this lowbrow comedy put you asleep? Yeah, maybe it'll just offend you. Find out in the exciting tale of terror, Blood Fart Lake.
And its sequel, apparently.
And its sequel, Return to Blood Fart Lake.
Extra farty.
Yep.
Is that really what the sequel's about too?
Yeah, I just took out college kids and put in they're making a documentary sequel. That's the only change.
Interesting.
These guys went to college?
That's the only change. There's a documentary film crew.
Yeah, they were on their break. That's what Leo kept saying. You gotta head back to school.
It has the same actors. Like everyone's the
Okay.
same. They just play different characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not surprising.
It's the group of friends, I'm sure.
What is a blood fart? Jamie asked that in the chat. And is that like a science thing? If I look up blood fart, do I want
Just
to look
wait,
up blood fart?
Wait till the quiz. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit!
I'm doing it.
Blood fart or
You're not
Oh,
Googling
no.
it, are you? Oh, God.
You might
Google
see bright
image.
streaks of red blood when wiping after a bowel movement. Similarly, okay, this gets.
Oh, now we're talking like
dude.
hemorrhoids and IBS and all sorts of other fun
Wait, it's an Urban Dictionary.
GI
thing.
issues. That's not what this is about. Thing.
Unfortunate spackling of bloody poo in one's underwear when attempting to pass gas.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Spackling?
That's a sure sign that you should go to the hospital.
yeah.
I don't think spackling is a medical term,
So
but I could
shouldn't
be wrong.
I shouldn't be growing leeches in my anus.
Well, you got to grow them somewhere, Spiv.
Well, that's the
I don't
only
know if I
way
wanna do
to.
this.
It's the only way to kill the evil.
Yep.
Kill the evil? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
It's true.
What they say
Get
in the
in
movie.
there.
It's got the vapors.
Oh, okay. All right. I follow along now. Okay.
Talking about the movie.
I wasn't.
Yes,
I was talking
yes.
about medical
AJ
stuff.
doesn't
I was,
know what we're talking about.
No,
It's
he
okay.
doesn't.
I don't think I do either.
It
it's okay.
probably happens in the second one, too.
Yeah, I'm sure it's exactly the same.
Yeah, how much more could you really do with this story?
I don't like the attitude that everyone is laying down about this movie. We haven't even gotten into it yet. Frankly,
I'm just mad I watched the wrong
Chris,
one.
you got a
That's on me.
spackling in your pants? Is that why you're all upset?
I have to go back and watch the
It's a
first
little
one.
itchy back
all
there.
those Chester A. Arthur pictures we were looking at. All right. Time to move on. Aaron, 2008. It is a year in which things happened like this movie.
It was, but not the year this movie came out.
Well, okay. It's around that time. So let's take a moment, get all up in that.
Leech
No.
infested history.
All right,
No.
whatever. I was trying to tie it into the movie, but I forget what it's called.
Don't do that.
Blood fart hole?
Oh,
Is that what you call it,
Bird
Aaron?
X.
We just have a counter for every time we say blood fart in this episode.
It's self
Two words that should not go together.
Did you say it's self-lubricating and then freeze like a creeper? Is that what you just did? It's self-lubricating.
Oh my God.
All right,
That's
it's time to move
disgusting.
on and get up in Aaron's history hole. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm going to do the bumper.
For Aaron's history hole.
Go for it, Aaron.
I'm waiting for the sirens to stop.
It's gone. It was on my end.
Okay. Maybe somebody needs to be rushed to the hospital for a particular condition
Down the street, I
named
guess.
after this movie. Oh, God. All right. Blood fart lake. I don't want to ever say that word out loud again.
What? I wasn't listening.
Exactly. Released June 16th in 2009, Chris. We've covered 2009 before with Meltdown and Screamers, The Hunting.
Oh, that terrible Screamers sequel.
Wow. All right, so
Yeah,
some
that was
films.
disappointing because
That
I
was-
love Screamers.
That was
that was
actually
horrible.
4 years ago.
That was a horrible movie. Okay, some movies released the same month. We have
Ready.
The Hangover.
It's much better.
I don't think I ever saw that.
Have you guys seen the Hungover games?
No, that sounds terrible.
It's a mashup of The Hangover and Hunger Games.
You watch that on Comic or whatever. Comic Spiff.
it's
play
on
that
one
on
of the
Comic.
streaming things. I don't know.
Come on, I'm trying to do a podcast here.
Is that on Spackle? Spackle TV. All right, we have Moon, which is a fantastic movie.
Yes, very
Sam
good
Rockwell.
movie.
Yeah.
Sam
great.
Rockwell
Yes, the
Love me
remake
some
of
Sam
The Taking
Rockwell.
of Pelham 1, 2, 3.
with Denzel.
Denzel.
You're not going to take my Pelham.
Why don't you take Pelham 456 instead?
That's good,
Jesus
Spiff.
Christ, we have
See?
Dead
And Spiff.
Snow.
And Spiff. That's a great movie.
Is that the Nazi
Dead
zombie?
Snow, that is a
thing?
good
Yeah,
one.
that's
Yeah.
a sweet movie. It's funny.
Was Chester A. Arthur in that one,
The
Chris?
sequel's good too. Red versus Dead or whatever. Something like that.
But did it have blood farts?
Kind of.
Probably.
Probably.
Kind of did.
Zombies.
Yeah, there's that
Yeah.
outhouse.
They
killing
get all
them.
methane after a while.
Dude, I saw a deer. Every time I see deer on the side of the road, their assholes are all exploded out. I don't know if it's because of the
'Cause
methane or it's
critters
because they got
eat
hit in
'em.
the ass.
Yeah,
Critters
that's
eat
what
'em.
they go
This
for.
critter's
That's
like,
what
I'm
they go
going
for
straight
first.
for that
They,
ass.
they
Wow.
taste like blueberries.
Ass tastes like blueberries? Dude, if I go out onto my sidewalk and you're fucking up there eating some raw deer ass, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to look at you the same.
That's what they. That's
Like,
what
it's
they
okay.
use.
It tastes like blueberries.
That is what they use for an artificial blueberry flavor.
You're thinking of
my
the
God.
They
oil
just
from
ran a
the,
deer asshole and they just wring it
There's
out.
the beaver oil for
the beaver stuff for vanilla.
Yep. Where does that oil come from?
Beaver's
You're saying
asshole.
Artificial blueberries comes from. Never mind.
Dude.
We're moving along. All right,
I
fine.
just want like a straw that's just a beaver's asshole and everything will just taste like strawberries or whatever the fuck it tastes like.
I didn't know you guys could be worse than the movie dialogue, but okay.
These history holes take forever.
Yeah, Aaron, this is ridiculous. Are you gonna wrap this thing up or what the hell are you doing?
I want you to go back about 2 minutes and listen to the stuff you guys were just talking about.
Everything we said was historically accurate though.
It's true.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't normally eat deer asshole. I'm sorry.
Well, maybe you shouldn't judge then. It's all I'm saying.
Okay, so moving
You
along.
eat more
Writer.
beevier than you know. Oh, that's nope. That's
What
not.
did you just
Whoa.
say?
I was thinking
What was that?
castorium, but
Yes.
never mind.
That's fair.
Eat more beaver. Is that like a new Chick-fil-A slogan or something?
Guys, what did I say about this being a family-friendly show?
I just love those little furry critters. Oh God! All
Hot
right.
damn.
I like how AJ doesn't
Is
sink
that
down to
even
this level.
engaging?
I'm too mature, guys.
He didn't watch the movie.
I'm too mature. Now, where can I buy a cool
I
Blade
watched the
Runner
movie. I
sweatshirt?
watched the Return the Blood Fart Lake. God. Which is probably just very much exactly the same as Terror Blood Fart Lake.
Oh God! Look at the comments. Deer butthole is the pie crust of the deer. It's the best part. Oh, Jamie. Oh God.
At least we have one listener.
Oh, Jesus.
Our writer and director for this film was Chris Seaver, who has 72 director's credits
Really?
for masterpieces like The Meter Man, Mulva 2, Guillotine Ape, Beyond McNasty, Filthy McNasty 4, A Stunk Mare Before Xmas, Sex Squatch and Sex Squatch 2, Moist Fury, and Heather and the Pugly Drop a Deuce.
Shit, guys, it's the 5-0.
They're
after you for all these bad puns, Aaron.
I didn't make these puns.
Yeah, but
Writers, of which there are many for this film, included the director, Chris Seaver, but also Ron Bonk, who also
his real
Is
wrote...
that a clown? That's a clown name. Ron Blanc.
I think he's like a Canadian
Just a
politician.
normal guy, but he has that red nose on there.
But he wrote two other things, notably Inbred Redneck Alien Abduction
My favorite.
Of course.
and House Shark.
House
Oh shit, House Shark for SRS Cinema.
Oh, Jesus.
Isn't that a fucking what's his face? A Tim Ritter
How do
movie?
you know that movie?
I don't know. Because he knows
House
too
Shark?
much.
No, he did Corn of the.
When I hear
Ron
House
Bank,
Shark,
Bonk makes movies too.
He did
yeah,
direct.
yeah.
Okay, Rob Bonk
Yep.
did direct it.
He
Sorry, it's time to
directed
give
some stuff
cats
and produced
medicine.
a bunch of stuff too, I think. We also have Lauren Sievage, who wrote Destruction Kings, and she's also an actress in a bunch of Chris Seaver's movies. And Josh Suhr, Deck the Halls and Happy Holidays. He wrote those two films. That's all I got.
one
I didn't really dig
write
into
a
anything
Chris
else. I mean,
Seaver
there's a cinematographer, aka the guy with a camcorder or an iPhone 1,
Yeah.
maybe, walking around. I mean, there's music, which is just probably local bands they knew.
Yeah, it's
What about
Paramore.
Nicole Flora? Isn't she in a bunch of like B movie horror movies?
Yeah, she
She's
is.
in like
Yeah.
that Jodie Winecoop movie that just came out. She's in tons
What?
of stuff, right?
Excuse me, sir? What did you say?
Oh shit.
I mean, I
Is
didn't
she
see
really?
the movie, so I can't really.
Oh shit.
Is she the only one that's got a picture on IMDb?
she was in the
She's in a
Out of
lot
the
of
cast.
stuff. Look at this. She's in all these Jodie Winecoop movies that are coming out.
Joel
It's
D's
fucking
got-
awesome.
What's a who?
Jodie
Holy
Winecoop?
shit! His
the hell
movies
is
are
that?
called
Tim Ritter
Joel D.
fame.
Joel D. Winecoop's Dead End. Joel D. Winecoop's
He's
The
like this
Winecoop
famous
Tales.
B actor. It's amazing.
Can we watch Joel D. Winecoop, The Winecoop Tales? It's an hour and 50 minutes long.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
Lord.
yes, we
No.
can. He's amazing.
Why,
Shows
why are you
all
saying
his
Jill? It's Joel D.
movies. Joel.
Joel D. Winecoop.
Somebody kept saying Jill D. Winecoop.
No,
That's
that
what
was
I
AJ. He was slurring because he's
I'm
drunk.
slurring. Some drunk.
He's very drunk right now.
It's hypothermia.
There's this sexy image when you look up the movie of Joel D. Winecoop kissing a woman.
Oh yeah.
That's what the audience wants to see.
I don't know.
There you go.
There it is.
My
It's filmed in his
goodness.
house, Chris. He films everything. In
I
his
made
house.
this in my house, guys.
What is this from? The one.
Well, Joel D. Wynkoop is the guy who worked with Tim Ritter and is in like
Wynkoop's Tale.
Most of his
the
Okay.
Truth or
yeah.
Dare movies. He's a karate master too.
He is a
I've
karate
been told
master.
many times on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I didn't mean to steal your thunder from your history.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. So let's just move along really quickly. We have a couple movies to check out because I just didn't know what to talk about with this film, and I don't want to overlap with whatever is to come after this.
Dude, it was rough.
Yeah, I imagine. All right, so our first film to check out is Dark Breed, starring some guy named Jack Scalia.
Whoa.
Looks so much better than
Scalia. Justice Jack
Justice
Scalia.
Scalia.
And is that that's Renee Russo from Outbreak?
That is
That is literally her
Yeah,
from the movie Outbreak.
That's amazing. How did they get
There's a
away with
monkey
that?
in this movie. I'm not watching this thing. It's a total ripoff.
That's so cool.
It's not a ripoff, Chris. 6 astronauts are infected by an alien organism.
How much you want to bet it has
That's,
footage from
Fantastic
Outbreak in it?
Probably.
Dude, this is fucking Renee Russo from Outbreak. I'm looking at it right now.
It's ridiculous. They just totally, they
They
totally
totally ripped
stole it.
That's amazing.
We should do this shit.
That's so cool.
It's ridiculous. You're right. It is. It really is. Holy crap!
What are you doing, Aaron?
I was looking at the picture. All right,
Oh.
so we have The Silencers, also from 1996, also starring this Jack Scalia guy.
Jack Scalia
That
again.
looks so cool. That's
Yeah, this looks
definitely
pretty cool. Special Agent Rafferty is thrown into a maelstrom of action and intrigue when he identifies a mysterious alien race who are on a mission to invade Earth.
This is just an X-Files for
Rafferty.
So, look at the trench coat he's wearing. It's fucking
And
Mulder on the
apparently
cover.
this one was already covered before. I didn't know that though. Hologram Man.
Sort of covered.
This
AJ was
looks
super drunk.
amazing.
I was super drunk.
It looks
but I
so
remember
good.
It is good.
Yes, this is from 1995. Criminal Mind and an Indestructible Body. And there's the other. Let me zoom in on this thing.
Did we re-release that
Richard
one as an
Pepin.
episode, or is that like
That
hidden 'cause
episode
it
is
was too
not
drunk and
available.
late?
Yeah, I removed it. You were too drunk.
It was too,
Threw up
it
in my
was too
yard.
ridiculous for Aaron. Let's
up
put
in
it
my
that
yard.
way.
I don't know. It looks pretty cool.
It was cool.
Yeah, the movie was cool. It's just
Yeah.
AJ was just like, get it together, AJ. My
Joe
God.
Lara,
If I recall, I
Joe
wasn't the
Lara,
only
yeah.
one.
Laura.
No, I was stone cold sober. Like usual.
Yeah.
Usual.
Because you're
It's
the
in
one
all
who
of
was
the
only stone cold sober.
All right, that's all I got. I'm ready to talk about other stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that was good, Aaron. That was a nice little compact history hole this week, but we appreciate that because we're going to have lots to talk about with Blood Fart. But first, we need to dive into Lindsay's rabbit hole,
Yes, Maelstrom. I meant Maelstrom.
and Aaron corrected himself. So here,
Female Storm.
hailstorm. Everybody's hailstorm. Here we go.
It's time for the rabbit hole. Grab your rope and your galoshes and prepare to dive deep into your host's wealth of knowledge with more connections than a LinkedIn recruiter or a Wikipedia editor on a 5-day meth bender. Here's your host, Lindsay Washburn.
Oh shit! I gotta hit the thing.
Yeah, you gotta show the screen. Let me know when it's up because I
It's up.
can't see.
You're good.
Okay. This is our movie, Terror at Blood Fart Lake, and I struggled to find some connections with anything with this
That's
movie.
shocking.
It's fair. It's fair.
But it was, this is our director.
Ah, it
Chris
all makes
Seaver.
sense now.
Yeah, very prolific director. And wasn't there something, is he the owner of Fright Rags
The
t-shirt?
one guy. I think the
maybe.
one
Or
guy.
the other
Yeah,
guy
it
is in it?
was.
I couldn't,
Yeah.
I
He
couldn't
was in
find
the
any
sequel.
Drop the
information.
name like 18 different
Yeah.
He
times.
comes back, guys.
Oh my goodness. But and I
Someone
kind of
behind him.
I feel a little responsible that we're watching this movie because I did bring it up in a pre-show one time along with a bunch of his other films just because the names were crazy. And one of them that a short film he made was this.
I remember this.
Yes. Anal Paprika. And it's about two people that go into the woods and they're stalked by someone who's obsessed with John Stamos. I don't know why they call it anal paprika or what that has to do with John Stamos, but we're going to talk about John Stamos for a little while.
All right.
Good.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Oh, Mr. John Stamos. He's still so handsome. He was, Uncle Jesse on Full House, and he was the
Never saw
first one to decide to leave the show after like 8 years because they were going to move it
Said
from
it's done.
ABC to the WB, and they're like, nah. So they just started leaving one by one. Also, he was up for the role of Cyclops in the original X-Men movie in the year 2000, and he obviously did not get it,
That would have been bad.
even though his
Yeah.
wife
Weird, yeah.
played Mystique in it. His wife at the time,
Yeah,
Rebecca
Rebecca
Romaine, was in it. Excuse me.
Why did she get replaced with Jennifer Lawrence?
I don't know, because Jennifer Lawrence didn't fit that role because they tried to turn it into like an anti-hero and then a good guy, and Mystique's not a good guy, even when she's trying to be. So, anyways, but he also played drums for the Beach Boys.
Nice.
Went on tour
For a
with
while,
them. Like if you watch the Kokomo video, he's in the back in like a pink tank top doing the bongos.
Can
with
you go on
his-
tour being a bongo player? Like
No,
really
he
is
was
something?
a real drummer.
Yeah, he's a real drummer.
Oh, okay.
He's
I didn't know if it
drums
was
for
like
a lot of people.
Yeah, so their
Just,
drummer
uh,
died back in the 70s, I think.
Yeah.
70s,
Coconut
80s.
fell on his head.
Well, that's
And
why
he-
the Beach Boys
Too
were
much
on.
surfing.
He like played drums at Howard Stern, something for Howard Stern, because I guess they're friends or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. There was some anecdote about him playing drums for Howard Stern. Just a lot of weird shit.
I don't like the Beach Boys.
Well, I don't like you, Chris.
it's fine for what it is.
And John Stamos is also a Disney adult.
What?
Like
the hell does that mean?
he goes to
Is there
Disney.
like a secret porn version of Disney World?
That's
Wait,
the dark
what?
side of Disney.
He goes to
Explain.
he goes to Disney. Him and his wife, his current wife, go to Disney World and Disneyland like
Oh, that's his-
multiple times a year.
That's
They
his
call
wife?
it.
It's not his daughter?
It could be his daughter. I don't know. There's just a picture of him at Disneyland.
No,
But
that's
It's
his wife.
yeah.
Jesus.
but they
She's 25.
they call
No, she's
it
35.
Disney bounding, where they like dress up
Disney
as
bondage?
characters but not as Disney characters.
Doing a role play, Aaron?
He's very
Keep the
very
gloves on.
obsessed
I'll
with
be
Disney.
Pluto.
He's
Sorry,
a Disney
Lindsay.
child.
No,
That's
you're
what it
fine.
is.
And he's so obsessed with Disney, he spent $30,000 on the D from a Disney sign to have
likes the
on
D.
his. He likes the D. He's got a big D. This is this is on his property. And the last part of this is just the Google image results or the Google Maps results of his estate.
You didn't search for Big D.
That's ridiculous.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Oh my god, this guy's no taste.
This is why the world's ending, guys.
Want to come over to my house and look at my big D? It's so freaking weird.
Can I show you my D?
He likes Disney World or Disneyland.
A lot of people do.
I think that's
I
creepy.
get it.
I hate Disney World. I hate it with a passion.
Never been.
Don't go. It's terrible.
It's fine.
It's worth going once.
No.
I would just go Universal and do the Harry Potter experience if I'm gonna do something.
And I wonder if he gets access to tunnels under Disney. I've heard about that.
I'm sure he gets
Yeah.
special treatment when he goes.
Isn't there like a special Disney club too? There's like a membership club thing that people pay like tens of thousands of dollars a year to join.
Probably. There's people that
There's like a
live
timeshare
in
thing,
Disney
yeah.
World.
Oh God.
Do you know the whole thing that was going on? I guess it's still going on with scamming lines that they've been doing at Disney World. So if you're handicapped, you're allowed to use the express lines. So what people do is they pay people online to go with the handicapped person so they can ride all the lines on the express.
I went to Disney World once with my father-in-law, and he's handicapped, and we got to skip all the lines.
Nice.
But you can actually pay
he
someone
died,
online
so.
to do that. They'll go with you.
We were trying to get to Disney one time before he passed, and we did it.
Cool.
And it was fun.
Then you could just like show up.
Now
with
this
crutches
just shows
and they
just
let you-
ruined. This is just fucking ruined. There's no
We
saving
can't be
this
talking
shit.
about
God damn it, John Stamos.
John fucking Stamos does it every time. Him and his big D. All right, let's move on. Talk about blood fights.
Hey
everyone, this is Chris, and just reminding you in the still of tonight to go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow and sign up. For $2 a month, you get access to the exclusive bonus podcast pre-show, as well as other bonuses. That's patreon.com/badmovienightshow. Oh, God, AJ's first. AJ, what did you think of the movie you didn't watch tonight?
I like the sequel.
Okay.
Not
Really?
No, I did. You know what? You know what this? I wrote down a note, and I think it will be accurate for both. But I wrote down, I'm pretty sure this is what happens when you let an improv comedy troupe make a horror film, right? That's what it feels like. This
It
feels like
felt
a bunch of
very
improv
improv, yeah.
comedy
Yeah.
friends that have gotten together and they're making a silly movie. That's
We're
what it
gonna do
is.
improv.
That's exactly what it is. That's this,
Here
that's this
we
group
go,
of characters that are in this
guys.
movie. They're all like improv
Yeah.
comedy people, right?
You see
Do
that?
you feel that?
Yeah.
You liked it?
No, I did not like it.
Rebecca.
Oh, this was terrible and not in a fun way.
Terrible on Blood Park League.
It was hard to get through.
Really?
I contemplated just quitting everything
Wow.
so I wouldn't have to watch it.
Oh my gosh. Spiv.
I think it would have been good if it was like 15 minutes, like a short.
Yeah.
But an hour and 10 minutes was way too long for their one jokes. So, no, I did not enjoy this movie.
Lindsay.
I'll agree with that this should have been a short. Because there was a couple times where I chuckled.
Yeah, there were some
Very
jokes.
few times, but I chuckled a few times.
I liked
but
the
this,
Night Witch joke. That was good.
That was funny. The Evanescence Night Witch joke.
Yeah.
That was good. But it reminded me a lot of like a YouTuber movie where it's a lot of movie references and stuff and inside jokes. It looked like they had a ton of fun making it. I'm sure they had a blast making it,
And Hambone's
it-
Cabin. Yeah.
right? It was hard to sit through an hour and 15 minutes of it.
Aaron.
This is like a super low budget improv version of a trauma movie. And I'm not a huge trauma fan. I get the appeal for some people, but it just gets to be old after a while. A few minutes of it's funny, but then it's just okay, enough. And this whole movie was just that.
Yeah.
There were times I laughed. I like some of the kill scenes; they were ridiculous. But overall, it was just wasn't for me.
I think this is way funnier than a trauma movie.
It's the same kind of thing to me. It's just the same.
Maybe.
Let's see how weird and offensive we can be. And I don't mind being offended. I wasn't offended by this film. It's just, it's
Oh my
not
god! Wait until
funny.
you watch the sequel.
Oh, goodness.
Let me tell you.
So, for the first 6 minutes of this movie, I was like, why didn't I don't know if I can fucking do this.
Ham bone.
Yeah.
It was cringy,
They take the third left.
and I was like, but it kind of grew on me. I thought it was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought it was pretty funny. It's too
there
long.
were some pretty funny parts, but they were few and far. I mean, it just
Were
some
you
of the
on
jokes were like
substances again, Chris?
repeated and repeated and repeated and
That would've
repeated.
helped. Yeah.
So.
Yes, I was Spiv, but then I rewatched it again. Because I watched the first half an hour. I have
You
no
watched
idea
it
what it was. It
twice?
was an experience. Yeah, well, I restarted it and watched it with a clear mind, real focus. I like the one guy who plays two characters. He plays Caspian,
He was
and
really good.
He was
And he-
the best part. Yeah.
he was funny. There
he?
was moments. Yeah, I thought so. I thought he was funny.
Sometimes. He was obnoxious, though.
I
When he was
wish.
playing Leo, I thought he was funnier
Yeah.
than the other character.
Yeah.
Reminded me of a Kids
Leo
in the Hall
Leo
character.
DeChamper. Yeah, I liked that.
Wait until the sequel because all those guys that die just come back.
Hillbilly guy.
Somehow they don't really explain it. They're just like, oh, what are you,
There's-
I thought you died.
They should have taken the 20s girl out of this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, she was
Her
just
character
She was
really
fun.
nice.
It was funny like one time,
Yeah,
and
she
then it
should've
just kept
died
going
first.
and going and
Just-
going, and I'm like,
No, we're gonna make a
It's like-
movie.
Oh,
I got a
her,
question since I watched
see?
the sequel. The thing I really disliked about the sequel is it took I didn't get any like kill sequences until almost the end of the movie.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how
I
it's
I
the
kept
same.
waiting.
took
And I
a-
kept
it took
waiting,
an hour
and
to
I was
get
like,
going.
"Come on!"
and I think that would have helped if they would have just peppered in more kills throughout and a little more gore.
I think they were fast and consistent with jokes. It was joke,
Yeah.
joke, 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 joke. And if one didn't land, just go on to the next one. And so half the time it was like, but then they would hit, and I'd be like, that was pretty funny. And there's just some randomness to the jokes too. there's moments where he's like all of a sudden like sucking on a banana and shit. Like, but then like later it comes in and he's like jamming that banana in the other guy's mouth and shit. It's like there's just so many little things like that.
There's a lot of little random things like when that guy is like, I'm going to bed, and someone just drags him off screen for no reason.
That was bizarre.
It just doesn't make any sense. Just silly shit like that.
This
They
reminded
were driving
me.
past planets in the car. Did you see that?
Oh, that was like one of
You
my
got the
favorite
clip?
parts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's like so stupid. This reminded me of like a Red Letter Media movie.
Yes.
Like this is the humor, is that and some of their stuff. I'm surprised that a lot of more people don't like it then, because was like it took me a little bit because it comes off
funny
cringy at
occasionally.
first.
Yeah.
I think until you get settled in, and then you're like, okay, yeah, actually, I kind of think it's kind of funny. But I don't know what you're supposed to talk about with a movie like this, because it's intentionally bad.
Yeah, because
I
there's
know
not
from-
really a plot.
No.
One of the problems I had, at least with the sequel, is everyone's just like. I feel like it's not gonna matter. Every person is playing such an extreme over the top
Yes.
version of
Yes.
themselves that you
Yes.
can
They're
literally replace
caricature.
any of their character for each other. Like that's
Yeah.
everyone's the same over the top personality, and that got
Yeah.
old for me fast.
Yeah.
You need a straight man, and I mean the one guy who does the
had
t-shirts
Ben
or
in
whatever was
close to it,
kind
yeah.
of a straight man, but he was
Yeah.
out there too. He wasn't commenting on how crazy everybody was.
Was he
He
doing
how
his
crazy.
over
kept
top
breaking the
voice?
fourth wall.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he comes back.
There's moments though where he's like sees the girl and he like licks his like
Does
licks
this
his
with his
eyebrows. and shit,
eyebrows.
yeah. It-
Yeah, I
Have
think
a
if
whole
they would've-
conversation while treading water.
Yeah. If they would have cut out just some of the dumber stuff, I think it would have worked a lot better.
Yeah, yeah.
it's too long.
Or limit some of the characters.
It's just too long because there's no story here and it's all just this humor.
Yeah.
But again, if you throw in like a real person in this storyline, I don't know, maybe it would be more compelling. I doubt
No,
it.
it doesn't need to be compelling. This is not
No.
meant to be a compelling film.
It's just improv
This is
comedy.
meant to make you laugh and be goofy.
Yeah,
And
it's just
if
comedy.
you're kind of in on some of the stuff, I think it's more entertaining, probably.
If you're
But I
in
mean,
your
they had
buddies.
some they had some interesting running gags, like the banana thing, or the one guy. They keep referencing different tapes that they have, like, oh, I fell on my Weird Al tape,
Yes, that was so stupid.
The Bill and Ted tape.
Kept
the
happening
Bill and
too.
Ted tape, and Pat Benatar, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I got this scene.
Hey, you know this chip is pretty salty. Like my dick.
Yeah, that's the movie.
Was he? He
the
was.
humor,
He was
yeah.
like trying to channel like Andrew Dice Clay or something
Yeah.
like
Yes,
that.
That
yes.
scene, at first I was like, this is fucking stupid. But it keeps going on where they all keep laughing and then I started laughing.
There's
It just
literally
didn't
an
work.
Andrew
Fuck it
Dice
up.
Clay joke in the sequel.
Dude, there's a Richard Grieco joke in this movie.
There
Yes,
is.
there is.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
laughing pretty
Wow.
hard at that one.
What'd they say? He's like a budget
He's a
It's
poor
Johnny
man's
Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Then who's Skeetle Rich?
Yeah.
All right, what do I got? I got funny lines where I just shit my swimsuit. That was pretty funny when she said that. He says he's bringing Smith and Wesson as backup, and he kisses his arms and then runs off. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, there were a few jokes,
Well, and then
and it was
Robots
an hour.
when he's
Yeah.
fixing the car, he's like screwing the thing. He's like, robots, damn robots. That guy was
Screwing
great. I
in
loved
the
it.
thing.
It was
so
funny.
fucking
He was the
funny.
best part of the movie.
He was
was
the
my
best part of the
favorite, yeah.
movie, where he's filling their gas tank up.
Peeing in it.
Peeing in it.
Yes. Oh my God.
It's
The
just so
Oda
stupid.
Champer. Yeah.
But this was like, remember AJ, you wanted to watch Thanksgiving for the
Yeah, this is
video
like-
show,
this is
and
like
I
a
was like,
Thanksgiving.
why? And there's no point in doing that. And you're like, we were annoyed by me, but I'm like, you just can't talk about these movies.
Yeah, because it's funny. It's
With-
like they know what it is. And they're
yeah, they
doing
know
that,
what it is.
so.
There's no production value to it. You can hear everything
No,
though.
it's bad.
That I did appreciate, even though it's lower budget. You could hear what everyone was saying.
Yeah.
Everything was mostly in focus. You could see what you needed to see. You didn't have like outrageous background noise, like that huge buzz that a lot of
Right.
Yeah.
super low budget
Yeah.
movies have. So I appreciate that much.
There was a few kill sequences. I would hardly call this horror though.
Yeah.
Um, like I'm just saying, if we went out to the woods to try and make something like this, it wouldn't be as funny. I don't think. I don't know. I think these guys have some talent.
You're fair.
in some
That's
ways.
fair.
It's hard to do comedy.
Comedy's hard, yeah, and it's very subjective. So I'm sure
That's
some
why they
people,
just
like, really
shat
like
it all over the place and hope something sticks.
that is what you do.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh God.
What a movie! What a movie, guys. Anything else?
Was there a dance sequence in this one?
Yeah, for like 5 seconons.
Yeah, not
there?
really.
The end of the sequel has a pretty long dance sequence fight scene.
Yes, Jamie. That's
I was curious.
There is a literal blood fart in this movie, so it's got that going for it, which I'll showcase here. The end
Well,
of the movie
This
consists
is what
of
happens before that, though.
them having to jam a guy up her butthole so that she can compress him with her butthole and shit him back out.
no,
And have
she's been
leeches.
growing
Well, the
leeches.
leeches
in
have
there.
to.
Of course,
She
of
was
course.
granted this power by some native tribe for some reason.
Yeah. She's been holding them inside her.
I just don't understand why that lady took her top off for this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. That's her
I'm
decision.
not complaining, but
What? It's part of the movie. It was an instrument to the plot, Aaron.
Yeah.
Without that scene, it wouldn't have made any sense.
it was
She
critical.
had to have that
had to
happen, so she's at
recharge.
peak power to
Right.
take a guy
Yeah,
up her butt.
she had to. Gotta be at peak power first. What was that?
I think we got another clip of Lindsay, Chris.
I missed it. What was it?
Oh, you have to watch it back.
Peak power.
Wow.
Oh, she was just obnoxious.
Yeah.
So this wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'll just say that.
No.
I made it
Oh,
through it.
it was as bad as I thought it would be.
Really? It could have been a lot worse. Liv.
It could have been
a
Vampire
lot worse.
Cop. That's true.
This is better than Vampire Cop for sure.
How
Yes.
fucking dare you
totally,
guys?
Totally better than
This is
Vampire
way
Cop.
more entertaining than that shit show of a movie.
Now, Vampire Cops. Okay, maybe, all right, maybe, but I don't know. So that's it. I got nothing else to talk about with this movie. It's gonna be the shortest podcast ever.
Fair.
I'm wondering if I'm sure the rest of this guy's films are like this, where it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
mostly
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
same group of people.
Probably.
They just kind of sit around and come up with ideas and
I bookmarked it because he was just on a podcast talking about some of his movies. I didn't listen to it.
I'm
but
sure
I'll
this
check it
movie
out
was
later.
made on a weekend.
Oh yeah.
At the
I just
count.
wonder how you edit something
For
like
no
this.
money.
If it's pure improv, and these people are just shitting stuff out left and right. Like, how do you cut that into a film?
What do you mean? It just doesn't have much of a story, so it's
You
just
just
a
put
bunch
in
of
it. Yeah, you
No, but there
assemble
must be
about
so much
70
stuff
minutes.
to wade through to find anything
Probably.
that's good.
That's just how movies are, though.
true.
True.
We just shot 350 gigs in the last 2 days of shit to go through. So like that's just how it is. I don't know. They probably do the scene, then they do it again, then they do it again. Like
They
you get like
refine
a
the
couple
jokes.
takes of the jokes and then cut it down.
Mm-hmm.
The best parts. I don't know. It's kind of how.
That sounds square as a rhombus.
Yes. See, there were really stupid, funny jokes throughout.
There was.
Yeah.
And it's paced well. Like it. I mean, there's times it gets a little slow and annoying when they're talking, but overall, it's just like it's
And
fine.
Everyone's consistent with their character that they
Eve-
picked.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some of them picked really bad characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keanu guy. Yes.
I like the
Keanu.
guy who was
the redneck
listening,
guy cracked me up.
The Andrew Dice Clay guys.
The
He was pretty
hairband
funny.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about Cinderella and shit. It was the little passed off lines from him were pretty funny.
He had a line about the boss.
I don't remember.
It wasn't Springsteen. Forget.
Do you like Bon Jovi? Something about Bon Jovi. I don't know. There's just so much crazy shit in this movie.
Do you
It's
want to
hard
see
to
the
remember
sequel?
everything.
No.
No, I don't.
AJ,
If I
do we
was
want to
drunk-
see the sequel?
I'll watch the first movie if you watch the sequel.
Fuck you.
We're gonna trade movies.
Was the sequel entertaining at all? Was it funny at all?
Yeah, I mean, it was just a running joke the whole time. There were just watching some of those clips that a lot of the same people come back. They just play different characters of that character even, and then like I don't know. I was just like, I don't mind the joke concept, and sometimes you're right. Like I felt like the jokes were hitting well, at least the sequel, but it took so long to get to any like actual like gore. Like it
This
wasn't
is not
even
a
really like a
horror,
gory.
not-
That's what I
yeah.
wanted though. That's what I expect with this kind of comedy. And like
Yeah.
when you got it, it was like a huge letdown. Like it was just like a simple corn cob like into some guy's ear, and like I waited like the whole movie
the
watching
eyeball?
this, like
How do you think these stack up against like Thanksgiving, which is similar?
I would. Put
I think
this against
Thanksgiving's better
Orcs.
because Thanksgiving has more
Orcs.
of a storyline, and Thanksgiving's
Works was way better than the
Orcs
jokes
was
mostly land every
awesome, yeah.
time.
I agree with you, AJ. I think Thanksgiving's a more refined version of this.
Yeah.
But both ridiculous concepts. Yeah. I got nothing else. You guys want to keep talking? You want to move on?
We're
good.
I think we covered about everything.
I got through my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only took 3 notes for this movie.
It's a
I
dog
don't take
again.
any.
I only made like 20 clips.
That character was so fucking funny. Oh my god.
He was funny.
He
And
has
just the
a
ridiculousness of the mustache and the fucking wig. It's just
he has a public access show on the sequel.
That's awesome.
He's the glue that holds this movie together.
He is.
Yeah.
That actor.
Yeah.
Because he's legit funny and pretty much, I don't know. I liked him in everything. Even when he introduces himself as Caspian and he gets real close to the camera and it just stays on him and he makes the face. It was pretty funny.
Oh god.
All right. AJ, would you recommend the sequel to Return to Bloodfire?
No, it's not my cup of tea. I mean, for someone out there, I get why you would want to watch something like this. This is a kind of horror comedy that's just not really my thing, but I'll pass.
Rebecca.
Yeah, I'm not gonna recommend it.
Spiv.
Thanks.
No, yeah, the humor didn't work for me, so pass.
Lindsay.
If this is the kind of movie you like, I would recommend it for you. Just don't expect a lot of gore.
Aaron.
Yeah, kind of same lines. If this is your type of humor, then you might like this. Otherwise, maybe if you're really drunk and you have a bunch of friends,
Yeah.
then it might be kind of fun. If
It
we all
would
watch
be a
this
fun,
together,
it'd be a fun
kind
group
of fun.
watch, yeah.
But no, not for. It's just not for me.
Yeah, I don't think it's devoid of value. I think
No.
it is a fun movie in a lot of ways, but you got to be in the right frame of mind. Yeah, I don't know.
I think you
It
got to
was-
be out of your goddamn mind.
I thought it was sometimes funny. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that bad.
We should watch the sequel at the live stream. The
You
big event.
fucker.
Can't.
Shut up.
You can't. It'll copyright us, and we won't be able to do
It's
that.
too popular.
Are you gonna be there on the live stream,
It's
Spiff?
too popular. Yeah, I'm
Spiff,
coming
you gonna-
over.
on November. Oh, the
That's right.
13th.
Man.
Okay,
Yes.
we're not gonna watch this. On
I'll
the
bring
live
all my cheap beer.
stream. Oh God. I'll dump it in.
We'll
the
make our
garden.
own on the fly.
It'll like either make my grass grow or it'll kill it. I'm not sure. We'll find out. All right, time to move on and find the bumper and then play a game. Here we go.
Oh, we didn't
nobody
do
has
alternate
an
titles.
You have alternate titles?
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Go ahead, Aaron.
This already is an alternate title.
Yeah, you have to turn it to a normal title from this.
No.
Go ahead, Aaron.
IVS, irritable vowel syndrome, because the dialogue of this is fucking annoying sometimes. Cornhold.
That's a good one.
Yep. Will everyone please shut up? The movie. Horn dogs versus corn dogs. Let me go mazy on you. Just the cob, just for a second.
Just the.
Cobs and floppers. I don't know. Getting cobby with it. Weekend at Corny's. Tits and tragedy. Caspian, the not so friendly chode. Stuff a cob in it. Butt mouth from down south. And oh god. Take me down to the blood fart shanty where a girl shows her tits and the guys are really smelly. Oh, won't you please corn my hole?
Dude, with stuff like this, Chris Seaver is going to call you up to start naming his future
Right.
movies.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
Like, I would legit believe some of those are Chris Seaver.
I know. I was going for the same kind of, thing. If a no talent ass clown like me can pull it off, so can all these people.
All right. Yeah. I had to yawn. I apologize. I ruined the show. I take it
What
back.
was that?
It was a yawn. Sometimes you yawn, Aaron. It's a human function. I don't know why it happens. I think because of oxygen not getting to your brain. So I'm just going to pause and take a... Feeling much better. Thank you for asking. Are you guys ready to play a game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of public, right? Your methods are sloppy and your conclusions are highly questionable. Shall we play?
All right. So with a name like Blood Fart Lake, we're going to play a little game called Real Place or Not. So I'm going to give you the name of a place. You are going to decide if it is an actual place or a made-up place. How about bouncing balls?
Is that in Pennsylvania?
It's down the street from Intercourse.
Real.
That's fake.
Before Blue Ball or Bird in Hand?
It's real.
It's real.
Real.
That's fake.
Oh, really?
How about hump tulips?
That's real.
Real.
Yes,
That's gotta be real.
Pennsylvania
That's got to
Dutch
be
to me.
real.
That is real.
But is it hump tulips or is it...
Yeah, do they in
Hump
town?
tulips.
And they're like, no, it's not hump tulips.
Hump tulips.
How dare you? It's hump tulips.
Youths.
The P's are silent.
Hum
Hump tulips.
tulips.
All right. How about middle fart?
Oh, that's definitely
real.
real.
Gotta be real.
Yeah, that's real.
That is real.
Yay.
Oh, look at that.
I'm going down to
Good
Middle
sign.
Park this weekend. Pick up some antiques.
How about cock knuckle?
Oh, it's real.
Real.
That was Aaron's
Totally
nickname in high
real.
school.
No, that's
Yes, it
fake.
was.
It's fake. It's fake.
Fake.
That is fake.
Aw.
Oh.
So disappointed.
Titty Hill.
That's real.
Real.
Fake.
Picture.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's definitely real. I'm gonna.
It's a real island.
And they're
with,
spectacular.
That is real.
Wow.
Farm
City
at
Hill
Titty Hill.
Farm. That's
Is that where
fine.
Scott works?
Where are you
Come
vacationing?
on down to Titty Hill Farm.
That's what you get when
We
you
grow mounds of food.
put a bunch of
Vacationing
men on
at
a ship
Shitty
for
Hill.
a few months. And
This is what happened to your website.
How about Shitterton?
Shitterton.
Real.
No.
Yeah.
that's real for
No,
sure.
that's fake.
Oh, yeah. There's tons of good ones in England.
It has to be.
Yeah,
That's fake.
Shitterton. Real.
Good old Shitterton.
Wow. Nice.
Look at that guy in the background. He's shitting currently.
I thought that
How
was
about Wet
Intercourse.
Wang?
Oh, my God.
No.
Real.
False.
False.
It's pronounced Wetwang. No, I'm saying that's real.
It's real.
It is real.
Yeah, there you go.
And that was
Look,
the
yeah,
last
the
one.
road's
We've
wet.
been there.
Wet wang.
Yeah.
There's got to be Wales or something, right?
There's
So,
a lot of those.
It
funny
could be
names in the
worse than
UK.
Blood Fart Lake, I guess.
I feel like I'm hearing angelic noises.
Oh.
Maybe not. Maybe that's just the heavens opening up its gate for me.
It's probably a leak in your roof.
It's probably all this radon I've been
It's the
sucking
window.
down the basement or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Rebecca. That was a good game.
Sure.
It's time to move on and do some listener feedback.
I suggest we
Here
read
go.
some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
Last week we checked out a much better movie, Riot. Paul Lilienthal. Why did Chris make me listen to Gary Daniels grunting for a full minute? I had that same question during the show.
What was wrong with it?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Sim working out in jeans.
You guys didn't like that? You weren't a fan, Spiv? I listen to this on repeat when I go to sleep at night now.
I know you do.
I just put it on my iPod.
It's your white noise.
It's my white noise.
I'm gonna
keep
play
this,
that at
but-
the next family Christmas.
It's even better, yeah, with the Christmas music. It just
Why is there so much grunting in this Christmas music?
I'm keeping this clip just so you guys know. It's gonna come up again.
Why is Santa grunting?
Ho ho ho!
It's just working out.
Paul also says that he took the 13th off of work so he can watch us live.
Yes,
That's cool.
That's a nice. Is he gonna be our correspondent live on the scene of wherever the fuck he lives?
In Titty Hill.
Reporting live in Paul Lilienthal's apartment.
We're sending him to Titty Hill Farms.
Paul reporting live from Titty Hill.
Paul, what are the titties like?
Well, we've only spotted one titty so far, but
Anyways.
nestled in the middle.
Yeah.
look at AJ. He's like, I'm not having any of this. Goddamn kids' nerves.
This is a serious movie review show.
This is serious stuff, guys. I watched Return to Bloodfart Lake, and you guys are gonna sink to this level.
It was a found footage movie. Paul also says, this must have been one of Aaron's movies, A Night of Terror is about the worst title possible.
No, that was an alternate title for Riot.
Oh, okay.
A real one.
I thought it was Fire Tower or something.
Fire Christmas. Was
Fire
one.
Christmas.
was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Fire Christmas is pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Mike DeRosier loved this movie, except
Yeah.
he thought that when they got shot in the helicopter with the rocket launcher and survived, it was kind of dumb and unrealistic, unlike the rest of the movie.
That was unrealistic.
How many times did he get hit? 3 times?
Twice.
But Sugar Ray didn't make it out of that because he slid off.
Well, he fell off the building.
That's why you don't wear those gloves when you're driving helicopters.
Or you grab,
true.
you grab with 2 hands instead of one.
Helicopter.
Helicopters.
We're gonna take our helicopter to Titty Hill. Yeah.
Land in between them.
Oh, David Black points out.
Nestle in the cleavage of.
Are you guys done? David Black points out that in '96, when Riot came out, it was not Rodney King riots; it was the Tickle Me Elmo riots.
That's fair.
Whatever happened to Tickle Me Elmo? Are they still available? Can
Fucking
I buy
Oh
them?
yeah,
dead,
you can
Chris.
still buy
I
it.
would
He
think
was
so.
tickled to death.
Tickle Me Elmo.
The sensual version of that, Chris.
They're very cheap. I get one for
Very cheap.
I get one for $20.
Oh boy.
Do you think it's still
Lord.
ticklish?
Chris, I think you found your new ASMR niche.
Tickle it. I'm gonna bid on one of these fuckers.
What are we doing?
I'm killing time. This
You're
is the shortest
on eBay.
podcast ever.
It's a
I'm
business
waiting for
expense.
Spiv. I'm waiting for Spiv.
Finally, Fabian Esparza says this was an awesome film, and he suggests that we watch Gary Daniels hunting a serial killer
Yes.
in the film Blood Moon.
Blood Moon. Blood Moon. Blood
Wait, we watched that.
We already watched that. I don't know.
I don't think we
sure we
did.
watched that.
We watched something with Blood and
We
Moon in
watched
it, but-
Blood Moon in 2019.
Well, we should watch it again.
Don't remember this.
I don't remember that at all.
In
but
this
I remember the
episode
name.
of the Bad Movie Night podcast, we discussed the 1997 action movie Blood Moon. Let's pull up and watch the episode along with it.
Yeah, put it on. We need to pad some time here.
That was pre-video.
Oh, it's pre-video. Oh, somebody
Yeah.
disliked it. Let's read the comments on that one. I like the dojo and apartment fight scene. Just
Oh, that
one
was
comment.
that was the
remember
werewolf movie. That
Yeah.
doesn't have Gary Daniels in it.
No,
It's
it
got
does.
motherfucking Gary Daniels.
Is that the one where he like takes a nap on some ratty couch in the middle of an alleyway halfway through the movie?
Or was that Gary Daniels?
I don't know. I'm going to go back and listen to this podcast.
I'm pretty sure that's the
it
one.
is Gary Daniels. Yeah. And they had
He
that
just wants
terrible spliced-in helicopter explosion.
Yes.
I don't remember any of this. I'm gonna go back and listen to that episode.
Yeah.
I
remember
love,
that being pretty fun.
I love Gary Daniels, and I want more Gary Daniels in my life. The dude's almost 60 too, believe it or not. But we need to watch. He was in Knights. We watched that too. There was one other one that we really need to watch. Heat Seeker. Is that what it was? That's an Albert Pion one. That's it.
Heat
Heat Seeker is an Albert Pion Gary Daniels movie about a kickboxing champion who's forced to fight cyborgs. Come on.
That sounds pretty cool.
That sounds pretty amazing.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty cool, guys.
We haven't seen an
sounds
arena
cool.
movie
Too
in a
cool.
very long time.
We haven't seen a cyborg movie in a really long time.
We haven't
know,
seen
what's
anything
that
but
about?
action or horror
We
in
don't
a
have any
long
cyborg
time.
We
movies.
haven't seen any horror in a long time. All we've
We
watched is
watched
action.
Blood
Yeah.
Fart Lake.
Blood
Chris.
Fart Lake is
That
not a
doesn't
horror
count.
movie. It doesn't count, Spiv. All we've been watching is these fucking action movies. Okay.
We need some
You're the one
sci-fi.
picking the wheel.
All right.
Let's
Are
watch
you guys
this.
ready?
I give you movies to pick every week, and none of them ever end up on the wheel.
You never give me movies.
Every history hole, I do at least 3.
Am I supposed to be writing that shit down?
No, I put them in the tracker, but that's all fucking broken. And I don't feel like fixing it. Well, you never used it anyway, so why bother?
I don't know how to. You were supposed to open it up so everybody could access it.
I gave you passwords.
I went in once.
Passwords?
We don't need no stinking passwords. Yeah. Go to the
Oh,
wheel, Chris.
shit.
We're at the wheel.
Witchcraft 4.
Witchcraft 4.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Ozone.
Pieces.
All right, we got Witchcraft
That sounds kinda
4.
No martini on there?
No, we got Witchcraft 4.
Martinis.
We got Outpost Zeta, sci-fi 80s, 70s movie. I don't know. We got Pieces, classic Italian horror thing, and we got Ozone from the 90s, which looked like some weird sci-fi thing. Kind of looked interesting.
Cool. That
Where do
sounds
I
cool.
submit movies, Jamie? You have to be a patron. You have to go into the Patreon and join the Patreon. Get on the Patreon. wheel.
$5 a month.
We get
That's
too
some good
many
stuff, man.
recommendations, so that's how we're doing it from now on. I'm sorry. Pieces is good. Well, that's what we're waiting. That's what we're hoping for. So, are you ready?
I was born ready.
Let's do it. Witchcraft 4, here we go.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
calling it. Oh, it's broken.
Oh, so close.
Thank God.
Ozone. All right.
That's,
I know
03.
nothing about this movie. I saw it on Tubi that it looked pretty cool from the cover. And then I threw together this trailer, and I'm looking for the trailer, and I haven't found the trailer, but I'm going to find the trailer. There's the trailer. So let's go check out the trailer for Ozone.
I'm ready.
Are you afraid, Eddie? What scares you, Eddie?
They shot me full of that shitty salad.
It turns men into slaves.
Those people, they want people.
And slaves into something less than human. Ozone.
Oh,
yeah.
Are there more blood farts in
There
this?
was, did he say they pumped me full of that shitty salad?
I hope so, Lindsay.
That's
Were those
shitty
batteries?
selling.
Like suppository batteries?
This might be a good one.
Was Denzel Washington in this movie?
Has possibilities.
Yes.
Possibilities.
It really looked like him.
Not look like
again.
A little
Denzel
bit like-
Washington.
Oh my god.
Like a younger one, maybe a little bit.
Spiff, you need to watch what you
Is
say.
Ozone streaming anywhere? Is it streaming anywhere?
Yeah, it's on
I'm
Tubi.
serious.
Yes, I love it.
Did
That's
you
great.
really? I don't think it did. It's on Tubi.
I'll watch it on
It's
the
called
check.
Ozone. It's from 1995.
It looks like more of a horror than a sci-fi.
1994, sorry. Let me read what it says. When a no-nonsense detective on a stakeout is exposed to a new designer drug, its hallucinogenic side effects turn his world into a zombie apocalypse. Ozone, ozone, ozone. You thought this was a zone? This is a ozone. Oh, this is the guy who made a robot ninja.
Oh god.
No way.
This is gonna be great. Or awful.
It's gonna be terrible.
We were mixed on that one. It's a mixed bag.
I'm excited. I don't care what you guys
I think it's gonna be cool. I mean, yeah.
This
Trailer
looks
looks
sweet.
promising.
It'll be something.
This looks cool. AJ sending Vimeo links in the private chat for Slaughter Daughter.
Yes. That's the same actress in it. It looks pretty fucking awesome.
Oh, this does look pretty good.
Yeah.
We can put that on the wheel. So, that's it. That's it for this week's episode.
Holy shit. Almost
very
under an hour.
Short episode. And this is, yeah, I mean, We said it earlier, but it's hard to talk about movies like that. It just is. There's just not enough content there. If it was like a really good movie, you can really dive into things. If it's a really bad movie, you can dive into things. But if it's an intentionally bad movie, there's not much to talk about. Sorry. We tried.
Got some chuckles out of it.
Got a few chuckles, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got Titty Hill.
Sometimes I put that knee straight up in there, and then I slapped it a few times, you know what I mean? Just occasionally in this. As one does.
Yeah.
But next week, I feel like we're going to have a lot to unpack with Ozone, which is available on Tubi. So make sure you're checking that out. And then, Jamie, or anyone, you want to get your movie onto the show, become a patron. You get on the Patreon wheel, which we pull once a month. That's why we end up watching Terror at Bloodfart Lake, which was Jeff Bosniak's recommendation. We appreciate the recommendation, Jeff. I hope you enjoyed the episode. So, patreon.com/badmovienight-show. Whole bunch of tiers, whole bunch of bonus crap. You get the Slack. You get the pre-show. You get Battlefield Earth, which, by the way, AJ, we need to record a few more. Which is every Monday, unless we didn't record it anymore, which we will. We get the Slack. We get the movie watch along, which I believe is planned for November
13th, right?
5th. November 5th is the movie watch along. I'll be there. If November 13th is the all-day live stream. November 8th is when we're launching the Kickstarter campaign thing, but we'll get into all that soonish. We'll unpack all that, but just a little hint of things to come. Anything else, guys? Because I'm about worn out over here.
Oof. Better turn on the Gary Daniels.
You know who I feel like? I feel like that guy at the end of Titanic, and you guys are on that big raft, and you have so much room, but you won't let me on, so I just freeze to death and die. That's how I feel.
DiCaprio.
Why?
We'll never let go, Chris. We'll never let
Because
go.
you guys just leave me hanging all the time. I say things, and I look at you guys, and Aaron's like, "I'm busy surfing the internet." And
Yeah, I'm not listening. I stopped listening to you. I thought we were done with this like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Makes the show.
We
so
spun
hard.
the wheel. We picked the movie. Watched the trailer. I'm done.
Makes the show so hard to run.
But you keep doing it to yourself. Why?
I don't know. I can just keep talking. I could just keep going
You're
by
good at
myself. I
that.
don't even need
Yeah.
you guys here. I'm
dumb.
used
Why
to
do
no
you
one
think it's-
responding to me. I don't know. Sometimes I just get a little disheartened by it. I'm
Why?
just saying.
We're talking to you right now.
Yeah, but only because you're forced to, because I called you out. You didn't know. All right. That's it, guys. We hope you enjoyed the show. We will catch you here next week. Goodbye.
Bad Movie Night Podcast. Podcast. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night.